just degassing this. I don't know if I missed this or not, but you're seeing the silicone degassing in the chamber right now. I'm gonna let it go for a while. Kind of doing its own thing. It almost looks like it's alive. Hope you didn't miss the first part of it. You saw it raise up like a cake, and it's kind of raising again right now. But all of it's starting to get all the gas out of it. And this is a silicone that you don't need to degas, so I was carefully to mix it, but you can see how many bubbles are still in it. Also, I noticed while I was letting it sit, while I was getting this set up, it kind of degasses itself a little bit, so that might be what's good about it. And this is a very much a beginner silicone, so it's not hard to deal with. It's a 1-to-1 mix. So I'm going to let this degas for a while. It's been a minute already, and I'll get back to you, and we'll get this thing poured, and we'll put it in the pressure chamber over here, and I got to get this thing set up too. Thanks for joining me. I just wanted to show you real quick. I'm doing a second round. I scraped down the sides and put it back in there. It's not expanding like it did on the first round, so got most of the gas out of it. So after this one, we'll scrape it down and we'll get ready to pour. See the fume. I'm gonna have to go back on the drawing board on this silicone. It is not wanting to pour, and it's a big mess. So I'm gonna get this going again, and we'll be back. I'm not gonna edit this out. Learn by my mistakes, and I'll see what's going on with this stuff. Thanks for joining me. So I think that silicone went bad. I'm going to use some different stuff. I have some platinum cure tap plastic, a lot more expensive, but I think that was way too thick, that part B, and I stirred it up, and it's still, I don't know why that, you saw this, it was like almost solid in the cup, and it's supposed to take 24 hours to cure, I believe. So we will be back, and I'll mix these two together real quick, and we'll go from there, and I'll degas it again and go through all that too. See you soon. I'm using the new silicone now. It's being degassed, and you see it kind of puffing up. A lot different. It actually looks like a little more alive. The other stuff looks probably bad by now. So, ooh, there we go. That's what it's supposed to do when it degasses. So the other stuff I can probably have to toss it, or see if I can stir it up more or whatever. Well, that's good, it degassed. So I'm going to come back and we'll pour this and we'll go from there. Thanks. Okay, let's hope this goes better this time. Degassed the silicone already, which it doesn't need to be degassed, but you saw how that's how it's supposed to work. When it puffs up like that and just immediately drops. That's something went wrong with that. I don't know if it's not that old either. So what I'm going to do is just grab a corner where there's nothing in the box. And I don't know if you can see from that angle, but, and this would be kind of a cool silicone. This is clear. It's very soft, but we're not doing anything really heavy detail, just these little plates. So this would be kind of cool. And if I get this other silicone fixed or get another silicone, I'm going to keep this box. I'm going to make a couple copies of this because this could be useful in the future. Oops. Try to keep in that corner. Probably didn't need all that much silicone. Well, that is that. So I'm going to come back and we'll get this thing ready to go into the pressure chamber. Then we're going to leave it overnight. And we'll see you in the next video, or see you in a few seconds. Thanks. Hey, I'm back. Okay, what I'm going to do is I want to make sure this is level when I pressurize it. And I have this thing, had a friend of mine make this for me as a shelf. And I have like this little, it's like a refrigerator level. can see that in there. That's level now. Yeah, I need a little. There we go. So that is level. You can see there's some bubbles developing in this on top, but this will take all the bubbles out. They'll pop those things right away, shrink them down to nothing. So we're going to slide that in there. And we'll put the lid on. Just going to make sure we cross thread this so you get a nice even seal. And I think even this top, I redesigned the gasket. It is actually the silicone I'm using the casting with. I made the gasket on this. The original gasket for this, for the paint use, was really hard and a lot of air leaks in it. So now it's that very pliable silicone gasket I made on it, and it works excellent now. I got this compressor below. It's got the little Husky pre-charged. And I think we're good. And we're going to get this up to 60 pounds. And I'm going to put some glasses on just in case. I've heard occasionally these things go awry. Even the vacuum chamber should have worn glasses, but see if I can get this on camera. See, right now we're going to try to get it up to 60 pounds. I'll be right by the 4. So let's see if we can get that going. So we're at 60 pounds. We're going to leave this for 24 hours, and we'll see what it looks when it comes out. As usual, thank you for joining me. We'll probably do some other videos in the meantime, since it's going to be 24 hours of excitement watching this. It's not anyone's interest. So we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for joining me. While I'm back, this is a really flimsy mold, but I think it'll work. We'll put a little piece of MDF underneath it to stabilize it, and then I got a kind of small piece of glass to press on top of the resin, and when we go through that process, I'll be right back. So you can see it came out really, really good. Actually, all the scratches that were in this one that I did came out, but I think it'll be okay. We can slightly sand it if we need to, and just learn from it, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks.